Hello, everyone, and welcome to the series analysis episode of the Seattle Baseline podcast. My name is Julian Smith, and I'm with Alex Hogg. Alex, one more day until we go to the Ichiro Jersey night. It's going to be super awesome. We will be there. Literally, we will be there at probably the front of the line before anybody else shows up. We're going to go check out the bullpen. It's going to be super awesome. Meet us there. We'll be really happy to be able to meet our first fans. It's going to be super awesome. But how'd you feel about this sweep against the White Sox? It's like everything's coming not just for the Mariners, but everything is like just turning our way right now. For me, it's like it's all joyful. I get to go to the Ichiro Jersey night. I get to go see the Mariners play the Rays, and then I get to see the Mariners sweep the White Sox.
Yeah, speaking of which, for the game, I really hope we do get the jerseys, and hopefully the next time we end up filming and recording, we're gonna be wearing the jerseys. So we'll let you know on that. But yeah, this White Sox series was really well. I mean, our offense, we scored a total of 20 runs in the three games, which is crazy. I mean, our offense was going crazy. We talked about in the last episode how the White Sox, their offense is very good. Or not their pitching staff or their starting pitching was not very good at all, and the Mariners definitely took advantage of that, which we said was a key thing coming into the series. Another aspect that did dominate was the starting pitching, which I do want to get into for our first conversation of this. Yeah, so what did you think? We had Brian Wu pitch the first game. We had Gilbert pitch the last game, and then the second game, I believe, was um
Kirby.
Kirby. Yeah, Kirby. I blanked on the name for a second, but yeah. So what'd you think of all of them?
Yeah. First of all, don't forget Furious George. This guy's a beast. And we didn't give up more than 2 runs in any of these starts. All three of these being quality starts. And it was just so settling. It's not something that is like, holy cow, we played like Logan Gilbert played his mind off. George Kirby played the best game he's ever played. No, no, no. It's about in a normal given day, what can these guys do? And especially because this lineup isn't the best lineup. The It's not like we're facing the Toronto Blue Jays lineup. It's not like we're facing the uh Los Angeles Dodgers lineup. We're facing a not so good lineup. Not saying they're bad, but they're not good. So the the pitching played solid. They made sure the Mariners stayed in it. They made sure to not blow the game open. The bullpen kind of did with Bizzardo in game two, but other than that, just all around, this is what the Mariners pitching staff needs to do, especially if the Mariners are looking to win the World Series.
Yeah, I mean, they need to do. We cannot always count our offense. They've been improving a lot ever since, especially the trade deadline, and honestly, even from like the middle of the season, they've been playing really well, I'd say. But yeah, this team, we just cannot let our pitching staff blow it for the offense because our offense is not like the best in the league. It's very good, but it's not like the best in the league to where we count on that. We have to count on probably both the pitching and the offense too well because our offense has sparks of really good, but it also still has the potential to be really bad. And when it
Are
is
you?
really bad, we need our pitching staff to not give it up, I'd say, the game.
Um, I I don't know about that. I think this offense is actually the best in the American League. Personally, like that's what I think. And sure, this offense is full of these home run hitters, these power guys, but this is the most deep lineup that you're going to find in the American League. Even against Aaron Judge and the Yankees or Bo Bichette and Vlad Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays, I think the Mariners having a 1-9 where literally everybody can contribute. You don't have a single hole. You start with a Rosarena, and as long as JP isn't playing the worst games that he plays, which he's going to have some bad stretches. Cal Raleigh's having a little bit of a bad stretch right now for the past month, but all throughout the lineup you have threats, and I think the Mariners lineup being this stacked is the best lineup in the American League by far.
That's an interesting take to have. I feel like I'm not sure if I can fully agree with you on that part. I feel like this team, like you said, that has the potential on like, because I still think this roster can strike out way too much. And the times where if we're against a really strong strikeout pitcher is going to be very, very difficult if our offense is struggling to produce people on base. Because a lot of our offense is generated off like the home run. We have a lot of home run threats and not as much guys who can reliably get on base by a contact. So I feel like there are some cons with this offense, but overall, I mean, it's been doing really well this season, and it's surpassed my expectations greatly, to say the least.
Especially because you've got a lot of players that are hot right now, like Randy Rosarena being one of them, and we'll talk about him a little later. But Randy Rosarena, Julio Rodriguez has been heating up. 10 home runs in his last 30 games. Let's go, Julio Rodriguez. This is second half Julio. This is the guy we were waiting for. Hopefully next season we'll see him go first half, second half Julio, and then second half Julio again. Just mash. This is our superstar. Let's go. But a lot of our guys have been playing well. Jorge Polanco as well. He's he's not mashing the ball, but he's hitting those line drive stingers. He's hitting a few home runs to make sure the offense scores runs. Just everything's been working well. JP Crawford, last series, 2 home runs that won us games. Like all of these guys are contributing to the team right now, and I love to see it.
Yeah, and everyone, especially now, is talking about the rise of Dom Canzone. I mean, this guy is an absolute demon of a player. He's been hitting consistently against lefties to where the Mariners are comfortable with him starting like basically every single day, and they don't need to sub some him out when he goes against a lefty, right? So I mean, he had the walk off against the lefty in the third game. So I'm really, really happy with Dom Canzone's performance lately. And he's been a big extra boost to this team that we thought we had lost when we lost Victor Robles. But Dom Canzone's been in it and he's been producing. So, I mean, yeah, we can almost like, we barely felt like the loss of Victor Robles I felt this season. And we've been really, really lucky that Dom Canzone has taken the next step in his development.
Yeah. Dom Canzone learns how to hit the breaking balls. It's been insane. He he was always known as a fastball hitter. He's Dom Canzone has that fast swing. He has that power. Even though he's really skinny, he has that skinny pop. Not a lot of, but some people have that. I don't know how they do it. I wish I had that skinny pop too when I hit my golf balls.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be nice, like when you hit your driver, if like I could get that skinny pop and hit 300 yards, it would be nice. Seriously,
Yeah,
it would
with
be really
no
nice.
yeah, just you move your arms and boom, it just goes crazy far, you know.
Yeah, and that's what Dom Canzone does. He swings the bat. Okay, he's gonna like lazy swing at it. Oh, it's a home run. Hey, welcome back to the dugout, Dom. That's what happens. But Dom Canzone, Victor Robles, they're totally different players. And Victor Robles loves to hit for average and then steal bases. Dom Canzone likes to hit home runs, and then he gets that contact, whether he gets on base or not. That might be a little question mark, but he'll get that contact. He'll get it in play for maybe a productive out, a little sacrifice to get the runner in. So a lot of stuff that Dom Canzone does right, especially the way he hits breaking balls this year. It's been his next step. And truth be told, I feel like Dom Canzone, as long as his development continues like this, he's going to be an all-star next year. And I'm not going to be surprised at all. Seriously. Like if Dom Canzone is next year's all-star, yep, that exactly what we expected. The way he's playing right now. And speaking of all-stars, I wanna point out one play that I really liked. I love the way that Randy Rosarena chases a fly ball, a fast fly ball that could turn into a double. He will make that catch. He will take away the hit. And I know Randy's not known for his defense. He's known for his bat, but I just wanted to put that out there because maybe Randy's arm's not that good, but Randy's speed definitely makes up for it. He is saving runs for the Mariners, and especially with the way that the pitching staff was not that good at the start of the season. Hopefully, we get a little bit better from now. Randy Rosarena's defense has been really, really solid, and it's helped us win games. It's helped us save runs. Everything. I feel like it's a really underrated portion of the Mariners defense, and we always focus on Julio Rodriguez and what Victor Robles was last season, but Randy Rosarena's defense needs some love. Like this guy plays well.
Yeah, and we definitely can mask his arm limitations by him playing left field this year instead of right field. And yeah, I mean his speed is really good and like I mean that's what I mean, there's a lot of reasons why Julio Rodriguez is an amazing defensive center fielder, but another thing that Julio has is like his speed. He's really, really fast and can cover a lot of ground, which is important, especially for center field. But Randy, if he can at least chase the ball, even if it does hit the ground, he can get to the ball quicker, which could prevent, let's say, someone for second base from a single maybe coming home, right? If the fielder is slow to get to the ball, he might easily score compared to. So even without the arm, if you have the speed to get to the ball or to make the catch, it's gonna help a lot. So yeah, I think we should move on. Let's quickly talk about where the Mariners stand after this series. So after the sweep, the Mariners are at 63 and 53. So they are exactly 1.5 games behind Houston for the division. So this is we're catching up Houston. At one point we were like what, like 7 or so games back, but now we've caught up all the way. We are firmly in the wild cards, the second wild card spot. We're ahead of the Yankees and behind the Red Sox. So yeah, I mean, Mariners, they're playing really well lately. We need to keep it up going into the next series against Tampa.
And look, this isn't a Astros podcast, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the Astros, but Astros are getting some key pieces back. They're getting Jordan Alvarez back. They're getting a bunch of pieces that might help their lineup and their pitching staff. And so they're going to be a better team going into this second half of the season. But at the same time, the Mariners have a much softer schedule than the Astros do. And so I feel like if the Mariners can continue their winning ways, this is the vibes. It's not just the vibes. It's literally 1 through 9. This lineup has no holes. And you're gonna have your bad days. Like today, I feel like was a bit of a bad day for the Mariners. The White Sox prevented the Mariners to only 2 runs in the first 9 innings. I think that was a pretty bad day for the offense, but still, the Mariners managed to win the game because they have an offense 1 through 9 that can continuously hit, and so I think I think we have a good chance at catching the Astros, and if we do, we're only 3 games back from the Detroit Tigers, who have the second, what's it called, the bye, the second bye in the playoffs, American League. So the Mariners actually have a chance to make the bye this season. I think I'm not saying the Mariners are the best team to make the bye, but I think the Mariners have a firm chance of making the bye this season.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but in order to do that, we have to win the division. So we definitely need to focus on making sure we catch Houston. But yeah, next series against Tampa. So Tampa was doing pretty well earlier to start the season, but they've actually been really struggling lately. They're actually now firmly out of the wild card, and they're really behind. They have more losses than wins, so they're under 500. So they've really fallen from where they used to be in the wild card standings. But yeah, as a team overall, they have a decent amount of good players on offense. Junior Caminero, Brandon Lau, Jonathan Aranda, Yandy Diaz, those are to name a few on offense who are big threats. But I will say the rest of their offense behind their really, really good guys are really struggling. So they all have like 600 OPS players. So their lineup they're trying now, they have had a lot of offensive struggles, especially as of lately, because they have a lot of holes on the lineup, which even to the Mariners' credit, they've produced enough offense to where in the extra innings, for example, if it's like the bottom of the order, we're not like, oh, this is over. Like there's no way we're scoring anything, right? So I mean, it's good to have consistency throughout the lineup, even if it's not like all star, all star, all star. If they're like competent and above average, then that would be really good. But yeah, what do you think about the Tampa series?
Um, I totally agree with you. I think it's all about the holes, right? Like the Mariners eliminated the holes. Look at JP Crawford hitting 8 and 9. This is your leader guy who was your leadoff. This guy's playing 8 or 9 right now. Imagine how good this lineup is. That's how the Mariners shaped their lineup after the All-Star, or not the All-Star break, the trade deadline. But I want to point out one guy that I think in the Tampa Bay offense that gets overlooked a little bit, and it's Chandler Simpson. Chandler Simpson is he uh, the OPS is 666. Sounds like a horrible player. Like sounds like your average Joe. No, he's not, because he has the speed to run the bases. He can be a Victor Robles type from center field. He is their leadoff hitter. He gets on base at a pretty decent clip. His batting average is 300 because his control with the bat is really good. And so he's going to get on base. He's going to sorry. He's going to steal bases, and he's going to get some chaos going. And so the pitchers need to stay sharp. Chandler Simpson's going to do stuff to you, but make sure you stay in the game, the right headspace, strike guys out, um, get some weak grounders, win the game.
Yeah, one more thing I want to say is the pitching for Tampa is really, really good. So we're against Rasmussen, Joe Boyle, and Adrian Hauser this weekend. So they're all sub 3 ERA pitchers. Now Boyle has not pitched that many games, so his ERA could be severely like inflated as in like how good he's been lately. But yeah, we definitely have to produce on offense if we want a chance to win this game for sure. Because their pitching is definitely a strong part, a decently strong part, I'd say. Actually, as of lately, they haven't been as good, but overall, as a season, they've been pretty good in total. So yeah, our offense, Mariners are on a roll right now. They have a lot of momentum. If we just keep it going, then I think it'll be pretty good this series.
Yeah, the Rays are a little bit on a roll as well, but the Mariners are on more of a roll. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the vibes high. Hey, come check us out. Literally, check us out at T-Mobile Park. We will be there at the bullpen before the game, and we'll be watching Luis Castillo warm up before the game. Maybe Andres Munoz shows up. You never know. I saw him show up the other day in one of the games. But hey, thank you everyone for watching. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and our beautiful face on YouTube. Check out our Instagram. And as always, go Mariners.
Go Mariners.